the Midland Energy Tower. It's a project designed to make downtown Midland more economic.
But the reality of it is that if you sit down with a company and you ask them to sign a 10, 15, or 20-year commitment to downtown Midland, they're going to say absolutely not. What do you bring to the table that will entice me to sign a commitment that's that long?
Meyer and investors want to make more than 50 stories of incentive. This building would be a symbol of the confidence in the oil boom, projected to create 21,000 new jobs and $23 million in tax revenues.
We decided that something needed to be built, and we wanted to build something special.
To me, it represents a confidence in the oil boom here in the area. Would you say that's true?
Absolutely. If we didn't think that the oil boom was going to last for many, many years into the future, we would not be risking private capital to do this.
But there's also the safety factor to look at. News West 9 took a look at the history of other taller building tragedies, and we went straight to the people to keep Midland safe. Fire departments around the country have come a long way from just shooting water at buildings from the ground floor. But with high-rise situations, there's a big difference between firefighters in Midland and firefighters in New York.
Their equipment is not that much different than ours, and the apparatus they use, or even the personal protective equipment that they use. The biggest difference is New York has many more firefighters to put on that incident from a first alarm standpoint. Manpower is our number one obstacle to get around. So we're always looking for any way that we can reduce our manpower needs and still accomplish what the community needs to do.
When manpower is limited, planning becomes crucial.
Preparing for a high-rise fire typically starts in the design stage of the building, where many of the fire protection systems are evaluated and reviewed for fire code compliance.
Going into the Midland Fire Department, the walls are packed with building schematics, like battle plans in case a fire needs to be fought. But different buildings have different safety systems.
We've got buildings, of course, the buildings downtown run the age cycle from anywhere from 70 years old up to our newest construction buildings that just finished construction. So we have buildings that are anywhere from being almost turn of the century technology up to the latest 21st century systems that are out there.
But the challenges don't stop there. Firefighters have to move all of their equipment into the burning building and set up a base.
When you start talking about putting firefighters on upper level floors, say 9, 10, 11th floor above ground level, then you've got to move all that equipment to the fire floor.
It's more than 100 pounds of equipment per firefighter going up multiple floors. That's where building technology comes in handy. Howard took me to one of the high-rise buildings downtown to show me some of its safety features. In newer and upgraded buildings, a water line will run through the most stable part of the building, the stairwell. Firefighters are excited because the Energy Tower will have an air line with the water line. That means no more carrying up bulky air tanks up to the fire floor. There will be other technology that makes safety a whole lot easier.
Primarily the difference between, say, Energy Tower, when that project comes to fruition, versus one of our older buildings, is all the systems in it are going to be state-of-the-art. The fire suppression system, fire alarm system are going to be the latest technology out there.
Even older buildings get upgrades over time. New and improved elevators can be operated from a control room to get people out and firefighters up. Even the sprinkler systems play a strategic role. For every building, a safety manager is always on call.
To your knowledge, has any high-rise fire happened in the past here in Midland that you had to respond to?
No, sir. Since I've been in the trade since '91, we've been perfectly 100% safe.
New buildings might be tall, and they might be a little scary to some. But to firefighters, new skyscrapers just mean more safety features and more ways to make their job a little easier. In Midland, I'm Brian Wise, News West 9.